up, beauties? Rana here, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, if you are not new, if you're already a part of the beauty club, welcome back. So this is not my typical type of video, but I've had multiple people asking me how I achieved my home screen. So I figured, why not new iOS 14 update, just one of the few updates. So I thought this was pretty cool, pretty girly, and I only used one app, you guys. I only used one app, so I think this will be pretty easy for you as well. If you want to get more fancy, you know, this is not quite the video, but this still gives you a chance to be creative. All right, so right here you see me in the Widgetsmith app. This is the only app that you will need for the home screen that I did. So right here, just so you really understand what's going on, so basically I made my home screens really pretty and things like that. I posted it on my Instagram. I did a screenshot, well, a screen recording of my new home screens, and I had some people asking me how did I do it. It was so pretty, it was so dope. So I figured, why not do it all over and show you guys. So this is pretty much what I am doing right now, is erasing everything that I just took my time and did. So as you already know, you have to get rid of everything on your screen, okay? You have to send it to your app library. With the new update, we can now have a app library. So if you scroll all the way to the right, all of your apps and everything will be on that particular area. I really don't want to assume that everyone knows this, but just in case you don't, so the way I even got to this point, you have to hold down your screen. Just simply hold it down, you know, put a little pressure on, not too much, and then all of a sudden all of your apps and widgets will start to kind of wiggle. So, and then it'll have that little minus sign at the top left. All you want to do is click that. It'll either say move to app library, or it'll say remove from home screen. The exact same thing. They're going to the same place. They're both safe. So just click either one of those. For me, this particular app that I'm about to have some problems with right here will not erase off of my home screen. So when I did this like edit once before I made this video, I did this once before, and I just had to have it on its own little screen, because its own little page, because I didn't know what to do with it, and it didn't go with the aesthetic of the idea that I had once before. So if you do have that issue, either find somewhere to put it or just give it its own page and leave it alone. I also want to mention, before I really get into it and get to the real juicy parts, just so you guys again already know, I already did this. So at one point you will see me going into my photos, because I already got my photos from Pinterest. So at one point, once I did all of this and once I was completely done, I like to save as much space on my phone as possible, because I do record on my phone for everything else with YouTube, but that's neither here nor there. But I did erase all of those pictures. So you will see me recovering it from my deleted pictures. So in the meantime, in this video, I will not be picking out my pictures because I already have them. So though this video does seem a little timely, it is timely because this is in regular speed. I didn't speed anything up. I didn't edit anything out. You do need to take your time with, you know, picking your pictures. You want it to be nice and, you know, whatever style you're going for. So I decided to, as you saw before, I decided to split all of my pages based on colors. So I went to Pinterest and I looked at each color with aesthetic at the end. So red aesthetic, you'll see it, blue, green, white, black, and I did rainbow because there are some apps that are pretty colorful, and you know, it just wasn't enough of that color to have its own page or that own screen. If you hear me say page, I'm really talking about the screen. So page or screen is the same thing. So those were some of the apps that I used for the rainbow aesthetic page. Okie dokie. So I did not want to edit that part out of me recovering the pictures, but right here I'm making sure that I have all the ones that I used. So now we are going to go into our Widgetsmith app. I will link everything below. Well, everything is the only one thing, but you want to go into it. Right here I made a mistake and clicked on it a little too long because then it went to the home screen, which we didn't want to do. But I will show you step by step on what to do with the Widgetsmith app. It's really simple. So I knew what the home screen looked like. So you want to hit small widget, depending on what size you want, what size picture. Hit small, and then you'll click on it. So you'll click where it says Wednesday the 14th. Hit default widget. Okay, default widget. Scroll down. So on here, I just wanted to pretty much show like all of your options within this app. You can have the weather. You can change the color of the background, the font. You can do whatever you want. I just didn't get that far into it because I knew I just wanted pictures. So this was just me showing you your options. I did not do any of this. This is just showing your options. But if you do want to have a picture instead of like the weather or the dates or whatever, you want to hit photo. Right under custom, hit photo. Underneath you will see selected photo. Hit that, and then you want to click choose photo, and at that point you are choosing whatever photo you want. My first screen was red, so I went with red. Once you hit that, you see where it says small number 1 at the top left. Hit that. Make sure you press save at the top right. If you do not hit save, it will not save. So I knew how many I wanted, so I had multiple small ones. So I'm doing the exact same thing, hitting photo, selected photo, choose photo. You're going to pick your other picture. Small number 2. I don't know why I did that, but small number 2, and then hit save at the top right, and then we are good. So now I know that my longer one, which is wider, was a medium size. So the exact same thing. You are going to want to click whatever pops up, default widget, scroll down to photo, choose photo, and this one was my butterfly one with the red. And then medium number 1, because this is the first medium. And then actually, as you can see right here, I did not hit save. And now I'm going to realize that once it's time to get everything together with my screens. So now at this point, I have to say this. If you're doing it this way, get all of your colors first. Scroll all of your reds or whatever color you want to do first. Scroll all of that and get that together before you even do anything with your widgets. I'm telling you, it will save you so much time. And at that point, it will just make it so much easier. And then once you get your widgets on your screen with the actual apps, then you can start tweaking some stuff. Then you can make, folders if you want to, or you can take some apps out, because again, you're not losing the apps. They're just not on your home screen, but they are still in the app library. So, I really tried to pick what I used a lot. Don't get me wrong, it may be something here and there that I probably use maybe once or twice a week, maybe. But I thought it was still pretty to put on the screen, so I did. But yes, put everything that you want first. Anything with the red, I'm just going to be saying what I'm using just so you can get the gist. So I scrolled all the way down, was picking all of my reds, because if you do it with the... if you're in the app library and you just scroll down, you don't see all of your apps. So if you actually are on that screen, you're on the app library screen, and you just kind of, move your finger down, this will give you the chance to see all of your apps. It will make it so much easier, so that way you can see the colors that you need. And periodically you'll see me going back to my regular pictures so I can kind of reference and make it exactly how I had it before I started the video. So with this, the fun part, hold your screen down and press that plus button at the top left. And this is just showing you that you can scroll down and possibly find Widgetsmith, which is in that gray where it says small. Sometimes it's not there. So if that's the size you want, you can click that, or I'll show you another way where it says search widgets at the top. just type in W and Widgetsmith will be right there. And then this will give you the chance to scroll left or right to get your size. So I knew all of mine were, 2 of mine were small. So I'm going to do the exact same thing. I am going to be looking for the small one and doing it that way. Do not be worried about the picture not showing up right away. Don't be worried about that. Okay. So we're doing the same thing. W, Widgetsmith, and the second one with the butterflies were medium. So now we have what we want, and we have our 2 pictures and then the bigger picture. So now I'm pretty much just putting it back how I had it. This is me actually looking back on it, but I would say redoing this, I had more issues with these apps moving around and going to different screens. You will see it that I was getting annoyed, because the first time I did it, I did not have those issues, but they were moving all over the place. Like, I was like, oh my goodness. So right now I am just kind of referencing and putting my apps where I want them to be before I actually start on the widgets and, you know, putting those pictures in place. I really hope this isn't moving too fast, but I'm going to be explaining it the whole time. So now that you've done that, just click on whichever one you want to start first, and that will pop up, the small widgets. And you remember 1 and 2. So just hit either one. If you can remember which one was first and second, and you know where you want to place it, just do it that way. Once you click on it, just press that bottom screen, just like that gray area, and it will pop right back out. So we're just going to click on medium. I think that I did medium next. Click on it. Sometimes it acts funny, sometimes it don't. Okay, so I did the small. So now we're going to go with the other small one. Hit that gray area at the bottom, and then now your new picture is up. So same thing, click on the medium, click number 1. We only had one medium, number 1, and click the bottom. It doesn't have a save or a done on that particular screen. But yeah, so remember when I said I didn't save that medium one? This is why you have to save it. Go to it, make sure you save it. Okay. And so once I go back to it, I'm just going to hold that down, hold the medium down, and there we go. We're going to hit medium number 1, and we are good to go. So now we want to move on to our next screen, which is, I believe, the green. And this is just me again trying to move this stupid app out the way that doesn't want to go anywhere. It's so stupid. I don't understand. But oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, it's really not, it's an app, but I didn't get it from the app library now that I think about it. So that's why I had to download it from like an email or something like that. So that makes sense. So we're not going to worry about that little guy right now, but we are going to get all of our greens. So just scroll all of that over. It's the exact same thing. And I really hope I'm not talking too fast, but again, I am going to be explaining this the entire time. So I'm going to be explaining the buttons that I'm using and that I'm pressing. So it's pretty, I think it's pretty simple right now. But I would have to say, if you have gotten this far, I feel like we're about 15 minutes in. If you've made it this far, we might as well just go ahead and, you know, press that subscribe button. You know, let's just join the beauty club, and why not? It's fun here. We have parties, and you know, sometimes we talk about technology. Hey, sometimes we talk about beauty, lifestyle, whatever you want to talk about. I'll talk about my car, I'll talk about this, I'll talk about that. It just depends on my mood that day. But like I said, if you've made it this far, please join the beauty club. We are an awesome family. So back to the video. And so we're still getting our greens in there. Right now I'm looking back just to see how many I had and which ones I had, because I didn't want to throw it off, because I really loved how I did it before. So that's pretty much what we're going to do. I believe right here I went ahead and I think I went ahead and started with the widgets. Oh, I was looking to see which one I was missing, because I knew I had 8. So right here, just kind of figuring out, I realized it was the phone. Can't forget that. So now we're going to hold our home screen down. Okay, I'm looking back at the picture. And then again, you want to hold your home screen down to get the widgets. hold your home screen down and press that plus button at the top left, okay? So right here, I realized how many widgets I had, and I just went ahead and added them just, you know, before I actually did the pictures each individually. So we're going to hit add photo, the default choose photo, and then I had the limes, which I thought was so cute. And then we are going to hit the default widget again, photo, pick our picture, and at the top we're gonna hit small number 4, and then we're gonna hit save at the top right. And then same thing for medium number 2, click on it, default widget, scroll down to photo, selected photo at the bottom, and then you want to choose photo, pick your picture, whoop-de-whoop. I thought that was so cute. And then we're going to hit the medium number 2 to go back, and then hit save. So now we are done with our green screen, you guys. So let's go back to our home screen. I just wanted to see how the order I had it in. So let's hold our screen down and press that top left button with the plus sign, okay? Once you do that, this is going to automatically pop up. And at one point, I just hit search widgets and hit the W, and now Widgetsmith pulls up. So we're going to start with the ambition at the top. And right now, again, I am not worrying about the pictures. I just want to get my widgets in place. So we're going to hit add widget. Once you're on your small, medium, or large widget, you'll see that blue button at the bottom that says add widget. I realized I didn't say that at the beginning, but I think that's pretty simple. Somebody would catch on that you need to press add widget. But if you have not hit add widget, I'm sorry that I did not say that at first. And right here you will see again that I was having some issues with this. I was having some issues, y'all. Like, they kept trying to go into folders together. I'm like, no, that's not what I'm trying to do. They were going on different screens and messing up the screen I just did. I was going through it, okay? So if you actually get out of your editing mode for your screen, I realized on this one you can do it. I think it's a little easier that way as well. So instead of having your apps and your widgets kind of wiggle a little bit so you're not in the edit part, just hold down that widget that you want to add and edit. I should say that you want to edit. I don't want to say add. Hold down that widget that you want to edit, and then at this point you need to remember, well, for the most part your latest ones will be at the bottom, the however many, bottom 2, bottom 3. So just click those and then just change the order of them as you need to. So that's pretty much it, you guys. It's just remembering really what to use with the widget app, because we already know how iPhone is. You know, you can move your apps around, you can make folders. That's nothing new. We're just making it fancy and pretty and aesthetic, where we're just having the colors all together. So right here, as you can see, again, I was having some issues with that. And so we got our little guy who's, you know, just hanging in there, just move him on around. So right now, just adding all of my blues, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I will, again, once we get to the Widgetsmith, I will be saying what I am using. I don't want anybody to leave this video and have any questions on how I did this, because I'm telling you, everything was super easy. It's just remembering what to press once you get to Widgetsmith. But once you get to your second screen, you're like, okay, I pressed this, because there's really not much else to press when it comes to certain things. So it's really all super easy, but just in case someone is having a little bit more trouble, I will be explaining every single thing as I move along this video. So right now we are done adding our blues, and now I need to go back and check to see how my blue one looked. I am going to give y'all a heads up. This blue this blue page gave me some problems, so bear with me. So go to your Widgetsmith app. I saw that I had 4 small ones, so I just went ahead and clicked 4 ads. And so right now I'm just adding my photo, select photo, choose photo, and you're just clicking them in any order. Small number 5 at the top left, save at the top right. Continuing, widget, photo, selected photo, picking your picture, and hitting small number 6 at the top left, and then save at the top right. So I hope everybody got that by now, because again, that's the only thing you're pressing for Widgetsmith and adding them. Just making sure that you save the picture. If not, no big deal. Once you go back, it's still there, so you don't have to do it all over. But at the same time, it's like, just try to remember to press save. It'll just save you a couple more seconds of time. So once I am doing this, I believe I have one more picture. Yep. And then save small number 6. Yeah, small number 6. And so right here, I'm just adding. So holding my home screen down, pressing that top left. Oh, I realized I had folders, so I just wanted to get those out the way, so that way I knew all of my 4 small widgets would fit perfectly. So small left. So holding it down. Oh, so I was going back to my picture to make sure, because I realized it was some things off. I was trying to get it the exact same, y'all. The exact same, because I loved how I had it. So right now I'm just kind of going back and forth. So you want to hold that home screen down, press that top left plus button, and then this will automatically pop up. We're going to press W in the search widgets, and then you're going to click on Widgetsmith, and now you are adding all of your small widgets. Okay, so you're gonna press that plus sign again, search widgets, W, Widgetsmith, small, add widget, the blue button at the bottom, and we're doing 4 because I had 4 at the very top, you guys. So I think I said it on the green one, but I think I realized it on the blue one this time around. One of these times I realized, because at one point I was just doing it this way, which is fine too, but it really just depends up to you. But you can click on each widget that's wiggling and do it this way, and just at this point I was just clicking the bottom 4 because I knew those were at the bottom. And you can do it that way, or if you are not in the edit mode where the pictures are not wiggling, then you can just hold down the widget and just click on it from there, and then the same thing will pop up where you can you can actually select, you know, the same the picture list with however many you have. So same thing, it's just 2 different ways to do it, while you're in edit mode or while you are not, if you want to just switch something out really quick. So yeah, so right now I'm pretty much just trying to get it back to how I had it before. I didn't want the 2 darker pictures right next to each other, or, you know, above or below. So I'm just, y'all, bear with me with this blue screen, okay? Bear with me. I still didn't get it. I still did not even get it. Even once I made this video, I still changed some stuff around. Only thing is, I put that Chase into my finance folder, and then I put the Safari app where Chase is, because I realized I didn't have Safari on my screen, and it's blue, and I prefer to have Safari because I'm on that more than I'm on the Chase app. So yeah, so I just wanted to do it like that, but that's the only thing I changed, you guys, once I got off this video. So really right now, if I want to leave it how it was, the blue is done. So you can see I'm getting faster and faster at it. So I'm hoping the same thing for you, because yeah, like I said, I just wanted it to kind of be in the order that I use them in, you know, the most important to the least important. You know, my social medias, I check the weather every single day, things like that. So I just wanted to make sure that I had it how I had it once before. And yeah, y'all, just bear with me with these blues. And once those blues finally stopped giving me the blues, then that's when I went ahead and was able to move to my next page, which was the whites. Now, again, I am going based on something I already did. So this is could be a reason why I was moving a little faster in this video, but as you move along, you're still going to have the same pictures in your phone no matter what size widget you do them in. So don't think about that too much. Just get your pictures. I would say maybe get about 4 pictures per color if that's how you want to do it. And then that way you can kind of choose how you want to do it, because I saved more pictures than I actually used. And then I just used what I really, really liked the most and how it all, flows together. So this is my white screen, and so I'm just using everything that had white in the background. Don't get me wrong, they still do have like colors on them, and like I could have used Be Funky and the Photos app on like the rainbow one, but I didn't want to do that because I still wanted to have a white one, and that looked prettier on that because I still had a bunch of other really colorful apps. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to just keep that white background, and if majority of it was white, I just put it like that. So this one was really simple. This one was really, really simple. Just 3 of the widgets, and right now I'm just putting those on its own page, and then we are going to go into the widgets app. So we're going to look back and see how I did it. If you want to use this as, a reference, then, so be it. I don't care. But I would never know. But because I really loved it, and the idea I had was to not have each screen look the same. I didn't want to have the same amount of small widgets in the same area, and the same amount of medium widgets in the same area. I didn't want it to look like that. So as you can see, each of my pages look differently, not only with color, but how they're laid out. So that is why I did what I did. So we are going to scroll down, go to photo, selected photo at the bottom, choose photo, and you're going to click one of your photos, and then that is when you are going to hit a save number 10. So small number 10, and then you're going to hit save. Okay, and then so I did my 2 whites. Did I do the medium white already? I'm not even sure if I did the medium white. Either way, I'm not sure. But we're going to hit search widgets, Smith, and then small widget. We're doing the same thing. Now each time you do have to hit that plus sign, because it will kind of like exit out of it. So yeah, so this one was super easy. I didn't change the apps around. I didn't really care what order they were in, because I use them, but not for real. So it's just, I just left them. So this is where it was in the white. Oh my God, I was a couple pages up. So I had exited out of the editing mode. As you can see, they're not wiggling anymore. All I did was held it down, and then I clicked the bottom numbers because those were the latest. So that is how I did it. So if you do decide to do it that way, if you just want to switch out something really quick, you can just do it like that, and it'll be like easy peasy. So me just changing those pictures around because I like the diamond snake on the left and then the balloons on the right. And I don't know, like I loved the whole neon look. I think I used neon on every single page. It just gave it such a nice and clean look. Like I'm low-key obsessed with this neon. So right here is, so that white was done. That, as you can see, that probably took 2 minutes. So now we are on the rainbow colorful one. This one I thought was so adorable. Oh my goodness. When I was planning this out, well, I don't want to say it like I was taking notes or anything, but when I was looking to see how I wanted to do it, I'm like, okay, I know I want green, I know I want blue, I know I want red. But I was like, it's a bunch of other colors on here. I was like, I don't know what to do with this. So I was like, you know what? Let's do a rainbow one. And I thought it was just the cutest thing. Like this is my favorite one. I should have had this one as the first one, but I don't use these apps every single day, so I didn't want to have, other than Instagram. But I didn't want to have this one as my first page. But I thought this is actually my favorite one. So right now they don't all have to have super colorful ones on each app. It's just you're just gonna have a different variety of of colors. So the purple, the yellow, and blah blah blah. Different shades of purple, orange, things like that. So even I threw in the maps or whatever because it has different colors. So you get the gist of it. So with this one, I was this is when I was making it, not when I was recording, but I was kind of looking back at the ones I had, the pages I had, and just wanted to do something different. And so I was like, okay, I know I have the 4 at the top with the medium at the bottom. I have, where they're diagonal and, all of that. So I'm like, what do I do with this? But I still knew I had a lot of colorful apps, but not enough space to where I could have like the large picture. So I decided to do the 3 apps. So the 3 widgets. And so that's what I came up with on the left. And that rainbow aesthetic Pinterest page was my favorite. I didn't know what to choose. It was just so much. It was just so much. And I didn't really want to do rainbow. Like I didn't want it to be a rainbow. But because I feel like that was just like, so basic, like colorful, rainbow, blah, blah, blah. I didn't want that. So once I was looking, I saw the gummy bears, and then I saw this guy stand on these colorful mountains, and I was like, oh my god, y'all, I'm such a girly girl, it's ridiculous. But I thought that was super, super cute, so I low-key just got excited about that part, just even explaining it. So, but that's really what I was going through when I was looking. So, yeah, y'all. Anyway, so you're just gonna add your 3 widgets, and we are going to put them all on the left side, and then we are going to hit and select each one. I think I was still in edit mode when I did it. Y'all can do it either way. I'm not even gonna keep talking about that because it does not matter, but I do want to let you know that you have options. So once I clear up my mistake and get these apps kind of moved around a little bit, I don't want pink next to pink, I don't want purple next to purple, yellow next to yellow. So I am moving everything around just so it can, be broken up a little bit. Because as you can see, 2 pinks and 2 purples are next to each other. So, oh, another thing I did. I'm not sure if I recorded it, but I put Snapchat on here. I put Snapchat next to Instagram on this page. I can't remember if I recorded it or if I did it afterwards. But just so y'all know, I believe I took off... Which one did I take off? I want to say I took off Perfect 365 and put Snapchat where Zelle is. So right here, as y'all can see, I was trying to get this together, and then I made a discovery. You can actually have like little pages on your widgets. If you put one on top of another, how you can do regular folders, you can see the little dots next to it. You can like scroll with your pictures, with your widgets. So I guess that way if you get bored or something, you can just change it up, but it's already there. You've already done the work. You don't have to keep doing it. So I thought that was super cool. So then I just had to erase them both because that's not what I wanted for this particular, part. So what I did was I just erased that, and then I had to just add, the 2 more widgets, and then we went back to the same thing. It was, holding that home screen down, top left button with the plus sign. This automatically pops up. We hit search widgets and hit W, and then Widgetsmith will come up. You're going to hit small. Then you're going to, well, small will already be on there first. So you're basically not even pressing anything. And then you're hitting the blue add widget button. All right, so right here I am finishing up this rainbow page. And again, if you remember what number with what picture, that'll make it a little bit easier. So right here I'm just showing you the full thing. Well, not full because we're not done, but what we've done so far. And looking nice, looking nice. You know, you can change it up however you need to, but for the most part, this is it. And right here I wanted to do a black screen. So we have white, we have colorful. Why not do a black? Black is sexy. So I don't have a lot of black apps. And y'all, listen. Y'all can see me going through with these apps. I'm telling y'all, I did not have this problem when I did it the first time. So, just getting all my black apps, which is only 4. But I said, okay, I only have 4. So that gives me a chance to finally use a large widget. If y'all realize I haven't used large. So this was pretty cool to me. That's why I really like this screen as well, because I have a big picture and a little picture. So that's the thing too. If you want bigger pictures, then you are going to have less apps on your screen. Okay. So right here, I was fighting because I didn't know what happened to the screen. And they didn't make it that simple to just kind of move to the next screen without messing up some stuff. So I think they need to work on that next time. So we have a small one and a large one. So we're going to have the large, the default. Then we're going to hit photo, selected photo, choose photo. We're going to do the big flower. And then we only have the one large. And then we hit save. So the same thing, default, photo. And then choose selected photo, choose photo. We're going to click it. And then we're going to hit small number 14 and save. So now that's the only 2 we have. So time to go to our home screen, hold it down, hit that top left button, and then you are going to hit search widgets, W, and then we're going to add the small. Same thing, small widget, not small widgets, search widgets, W, large widget, and then I decided to put it at the bottom. I want the apps at the top. You can, flip it around however you want. If you want to have like a medium and another small one, or maybe 2 more small widgets, it's up to you. So we only have one large, so pretty easy to pick. And then the widget, we're going to go to the one at the bottom, number 14, because that's our last. And then that is when we are going to be freaking done. Okay, we are done. I was so happy. Oh my goodness. All right, you guys, so we are at the end of this video. So right now I'm just giving you an overlook of how everything turned out. I think it is so pretty. I love it so much. I'm going to keep this for a very long time until I think of something else to do. But yes, you guys, if you made it this far, I really do appreciate you guys. You already know that. My beauty club, I love y'all to death. And yeah, you guys, so if you are not a part of the club, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And it's free, we might as well do it, and you can join the party. But again, I appreciate you guys so much, and I will see y'all on Monday.